Alright, we should be live. I mean, live with a 10-minute delay, but hey, every little bit of live is a good bit of live. Lord Costa, how are you doing today?
It works. Hello, I am doing alright, all things considered. A little bit on a lockdown lately, but alive and well. So,
yeah.
How have you been, Matt?
Lockdown. Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah,
I haven't gone anywhere
right?
in months. How have you been doing it?
Thankfully, I am the home office kind of guy, so it
cool.
worked out fine in that regard. But yeah, that's not the topic today. It is some Elder Scrolls Legends. Now that's a bit of nostalgia right there. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, no, I was a little sad when I heard they weren't going to be running a tournament, so here we are. Figured we could at least do something, and it's nice to have you returning back. You did the technical... What was your official role with the last one that was run?
Production and casting is what
there
I did
we go.
Last time around.
Actual technical terms. But yeah, so I went ahead and I just seeded up the bracket, got it started, so people should be starting to go through their bands now. And it is official, we are going through 6 rounds, and we have, I think it said 49 people playing.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is the bracket live already?
It should be. I have been informed that the bracket is live by the website.
That is great. Let's have a look at it ourselves then, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe we recognize some of the names and some of the matchups, because we do have to pick the first matchup that we're gonna spectate, right?
That is true. Let me pull the bracket up here. Oh, I just realized you're... Give me a second. For whatever reason, your camera is superseded by window capture. Fascinating. Little technical things we figure out.
It'd be like that sometimes. Yes. Tournament production. A dream and a nightmare.
Well, now you're gone.
That's okay. That means I don't have to wear pants anymore, right?
That is how that works. That is how that works.
So tell me, Prook, what are the stakes for the players tonight? What do they have? What do they have to win by winning this tournament?
Yes. So right now, primarily just bragging rights. But
I mean, that is the most important prize. Let's be honest here.
If you get first, they get the bragging rights of being the first qualifier into the finals. And if our Patreon gets enough, they're competing for a cash prize, as funded by the community.
All right, that sounds pretty exciting then. Do make sure to post that Patreon in the chat then for some late entrance
yes, fingers
support
crossed
from the people watching right now.
Fingers crossed, it should already be there. But if we get any donations through chat, I'll make sure they get included as well. Alright, so I just tried adding your camera, and now it believes you don't exist. We're making progress today.
Listen, one step at a time. One step at a time.
Yep.
However, do link me the bracket, because I somehow don't manage to find it. I don't know what's happening.
Alright, let me go ahead
and I have never been friends.
Yep, Battlefy is a fascinating beast, I'll call it that.
A fickle overlord.
Yes.
Alright, there we go.
I see there's a delay, but I will go ahead and say hello to those people I do see in chat. So Kim, Presidente, Tyler, greetings one and all.
So round 1, let's have a look.
Yeah, so we've got... How many people did we end up getting from Team Azura? And they're not all... None of them are versus another. That's interesting. I guess random works that way. 3, 4, 5, 6 of them?
Oh, I do see some names I recognize there. I see Endl, I see Jelly, I see who else? And Michaela is here. Oh, that's gonna be exciting.
Oh,
like
yes.
Pasta. Some Yum as well. Lots of the old guard, but a ton of names that I've never read before. So that's definitely a good thing. Rising high as well.
It was exciting.
Corey Milhouse. Oh, he wouldn't miss something like that.
Oh yeah. I haven't looked to see what he was running, But I know he was curious as to what he was going to decide to run. I'm really interested to see how much Invade creeps back in today. Because there was a talk of Invade being, quote-unquote, too powerful. And I'm of the same belief. Aha, I managed to bring you back. Progress. Alright.
So, who do we spectate though? Let's
Who
pick
is
one because they might
who is-
already be in game.
Yeah, who is Broda versus? Broda is somebody. He's versus Jamin. I know I've got both of those. Let's hop over there first.
You're screen sharing with me, so I
Yes.
can have a look at your screen at least.
Alright, so what we've got is Jamin brought a Crab Dagoth list versus what looks like Broda's Mid-Empire. Okay.
Oh my. Mid-Empire. Edict on Azure immediately in hand. Well.
Yeah. That and a Penitus.
We're still very much in the beginning. The ring did go to Broda, and he seems to have taken quite an advantage there with the. See, that's the thing. It has been a while.
Yeah.
And the names still escape me. What's the card next to the Wily Kiwa?
The Empire Recruiter. Yes.
Yeah, the tokens are on the way.
Yep. Went ahead and put down his defensive Bruma. And he's going to try to go ahead and clean the face off here before he's able to get crabs or his own tokens developed.
Very aggressive, but a ton of guards is definitely going to delay Jamin's approach. Not enough magic for a cliff race just yet, but Hlalu Sharpshooter is going to be able to stop the token generation there, which is very, very important. So, is that enough? The field plane is going to be a very positive trade for Jamin next turn, but the Wily Kiva definitely keeping things in place on the Shadow Lane. Honestly, I would go as far as to run the Empire Recruiter into the Crab, but it seems like Broda has very different plans there, and goes face further, breaks another rune, and plays down the
Golden Initiate, otherwise known as the least favorite prophecy for any aggro deck to hit. But,
I mean, if you play it naturally on the turf, it's still pretty strong. You don't necessarily have to go with prophecy on that one.
Looking to see how we could
he
best.
plays the Wardcraft, and now that's gonna be. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I think unfortunately Wardcrafter kind of needs to come down here unless he's thinking Old Salty's Assault to get a bunch of tokens. But then you're taking 8 damage that you're not doing anything about.
Well, Wardcrafter isn't really going to solve your problems either, to be honest. It's still gonna be, it's gonna have to be a combo with something else. The Wily Kiva does take some damage, but it does persist as well. And now these 3 creatures in the Shadow Lane are gonna be delayed. Oh, the Penchus Oculatus stealing the ward would be pretty massive here.
Yep. That's going to be enough to keep it alive. It doesn't change the fact that he can still lane wipe. So there's no concern there. Just throw one of the 2/2s or 2/1s into Kiva, the other one into the Recruiter, and then the 4/2 knocks out the Initiate. You've got your opponent down to just a 2/3.
And that honestly is the right timing for Old Salty's Assault, if I've ever seen one. Like, go ahead, clear the lane, only 2 more cards left in Broda's hand, and you have a ton of cards left yourself. But he is gonna go for the Silence first. Does he have a follow-up to also clear that creature?
No, he doesn't.
Like it. He is gonna go face, not break any... Yeah.
I mean, ideally you're hoping you have Drain here, but is what it is. Ditches the defensive Bruma. 1 Magicka shy of using Encano to answer.
And Jamin burned his silence just a turn too early.
Yep.
That is gonna be bad. That is gonna bring the card advantage right back up in Broda's favor.
Alright, do you believe in mud crabs?
Jamin now going to face.
Okay, you give your opponent an Iron Scale
That is
Dragon.
a very valid question.
But you're not dead.
I mean, at this point you might as well. Cast into time, yes. cast into time is actually pretty clutch here.
Yeah.
Stopping the bleeding with a card draw was incredibly important for this turn.
Yeah. Now you've got to deal with the dragon.
Grabs and wait.
Oh. Well, we've got another Mudcrab merchant.
Listen, Prook, a man can dream.
We've got another
a man can dream, Prook.
Oh. Alright.
Let's see.
Mudcrab, we give our opponent a suppress,
if
and
he
we
plays
get
the
another
crab,
cast
he
in
can't
time.
play Ankano.
No answer. Praying Elytra, Descendant to Bakatosh.
That is going to be GG in favor of Broda.
If he
Iron
has
Scale
another
Dragon actually decided the game.
No. I was gonna say, if he pulled a shackle, like a harpy off of the old Salty's Assault, there was the possibility he could have bought himself another turn, and he tried it, but instead he got a curse. Which puts him at exact lethal.
Feels bad, man.
Well, that's game one! Empire had the ability to go wide and not be controlled.
The crabs giveth and the crabs taketh away.
That is true.
It has always been like that.
Oh, what was it?
Some
We used to have, what was it? Yeah. We used to have, what was it, the Mud Crab Mafia, where it's basically like they're giving you a loan of a card, but if you don't pay up, they're going to call in the dragon to just break some kneecaps.
And kneecaps were broken, definitely. Okay, we are gonna go into game 2 very soon, though, and this is a best of 3, so it's not all lights out for Jamin just yet. They're gonna have another chance to go further into this tournament, depending on how they do in the second match.
Absolutely, and if we can see a second match, I'm interested to see what the other two of them bring. But there's a certain player.
It is last class standing, right?
It's true, but there is a certain player here that I hold up above all other players, and that's Jelly. I've always loved Jelly's streams. I've always loved playing against Jelly on ladder, and I can see that she's in a match currently. So might just
we should at least finish the best of 3 though, right? And then go to the
we can see.
I don't know how you do
if
it on your
if they get
your
in.
Rules here.
Yeah.
But honestly, I would go with
We'll see if Jamin and Broda hop in real quick.
Watch the best of 3 till the end, and then we watch it.
The reason I skipped is because both of them suddenly showed offline for me. Every now and then the multiplayer just shows.
Maybe
they
just did a short reset. Don't worry about it. Give them a.
We'll give it a minute. Yeah. Legends never die. Larson, I bow to you. It's 10 minutes late, but I bow to you.
Yeah.
You introduced us to the Mudcrab Mafia.
What is your favorite deck to currently run, Prook?
Well, are we talking competitive or are we talking fun?
Let's do a little bit of small talk while we wait.
I haven't run competitive in so long. I just pull Banelord up. Banelord, almost identical. Well, I have almost identical versions to what I ran in the Master Series last time, and I just pull that up and play with it. Nobody plays it, and it's really good at beating Invade.
Okay. Well, it seems they're not joining, and Corey's match just started, as I saw in your friends list. So maybe we can spectate that.
Yeah,
it's gonna be minimum delay. Yeah, minimum delay there. So let's just jump to Corey.
So we're gonna get an interesting thing here. I don't have his friend added, so we'll start off with one of them, and then I'll see if I can get that friend. Oh, Farkas, don't leave, Kitty. Kitty, you were the third caster. Kitty, we need you back. What if I promise you a treat? I know we're all kind of officially here for the
Corey
tournament.
In my friends list. No, that's
really. Well, I guess maybe it could also be showing as offline.
Oh, is the friends list a little order
at times?
Lately, I mean.
At times, yes. All right.
Okay. That's good to know.
All right, so we have an aggro assassin versus an empire.
Ooh. The aggro assassin already has like everything on the board.
Yeah, so you just said, you're like, hey, yeah, their match just started. Let's see how it's going. So I can't see what Alfrey's got.
Well, and it's going well. It's going well for Corey.
Yeah. There is
yeah,
the
you
possibility.
didn't. Maybe you don't have them friends in the friends list, so it's only one-sided spectating.
The stone throw from the crab that was picked up will sadly clear the Khajiit guard. Lethal in both lanes and closed.
Yeah, yet again, crap give it.
Yep. Oy.
Listen, we don't need 40-minute slugfests between control versus control if aggro 2 minutes that's big.
That is true. When I said we've got 6 rounds and it's going to take a while, I was not gambling on Corey's style of deck. Oy. I'm still like, those are the most ones where you're just like, I had plans. There were things that I wanted to do. Ooh, I had a question come in. I'm really curious to see if these decks were posted and what people are playing this year.
Right. Broda is in the next match. Okay, that's perfect then.
Alright, the top finishers will be posted on the Discord. Corey is waiting, or honestly could be done with his round. Nope, there they go. He's getting into...
I think Broda is already in the game. Brody... okay. No. Continue with Corey then. Continue with Corey. Yeah.
Corey got mentioned in chat, so that's chat's pick.
Never mind what I'm saying.
While you talk, I'm going to go fetch the Farkas. I got him treated. He's just sitting in the middle of the floor. Enough. His belly's just sitting up. Like, I wanted belly rubs, and you weren't giving them to me, so I just figured I'd sit on the floor until I get them. All right. There you go, kitty. There you go. Alright.
You can trust me.
So, this time we're looking at
Alfari brought the warrior, and Corey Millhouse yet again with the aggro assassin. So let's have a look what happens. That's another Mournhold traitor in turn 2. That is disgusting, my friend.
Yeah.
That is disgusting. However, that is an answer to it, honestly.
Yeah, that works.
Barrow Stalker with a 4-3. Yep, that will do as an answer.
I'm wondering if do you want to play 3 1-drops here or Corner Club?
The question is,
Crab
I think you play the 3 1-drops. I think you play the 3 1-drops here. You try and go wide, and you don't want to throw out any of those 1-drops at the moment. Like the higher tempo players play the 3 1-drops because they're gonna be much more difficult to remove than the gambler.
Silent as the grave.
So gave his opponent.
And now you have a steel dagger that you can throw away with the gambler next turn without losing out on card advantage. Yep.
He did opt to give Alfari the drain off of Barrowstalker to get the value trade.
Wrong place.
It might pay off for him. Let's see how it goes though.
Yeah. Actions.
At the moment the drain isn't too important because no runes have been broken just yet.
Yeah.
But let's see if it stays that way. Okay, now is a decent time for either the gambler or just straight Garnak.
Care to make a friendly wager?
Yeah, because this is the perfect time for Gambler because the actions have increased costs, so chances of being able to remove it are really tiny. Not impossible using silence, but... Oh, we're going face.
Yeah, but it would mean that would be Alfari's entire turn if you were trying to silence it, so there's that. Ooh! Hello there, that's a card I haven't seen in a while.
I still think Ash Berserker's worth it. I'm glad to see that there are deck builders who still agree with me.
Hey man, I never dropped it off my list.
Okay.
I always ran it in my Dagoth lists, but like, yeah. So, let's see. Lightning Bolt is back at full cost. Alfari back to 24 hit points. So the first room broken. And the Mountain Lion into the Slinking Jackal. Okay, that's a ton of value for very little magicka there.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm wondering how...
I could have sworn I saw a Jackal. What happened?
I'm with you. I thought there was a Jackal
another gambler. There we go. Yeah. No, it lagged for me just a moment and I didn't see what happened.
Yep. I'm just sorting out disputes real quick. Looks like somebody just brought ineligible rosters. So.
It's good. You take care of that. I got the cast here. most efficient way to run a tournament, ladies and gentlemen. There we go.
Yes.
So Alfari has a bit of trouble deciding what they're gonna do next. It seems. Oh no, that much trouble that they disconnected. Okay. I believe they're gonna hop back in.
Yeah, it's probably just an actual internet issue.
In the meantime, well, if it costs him the turn, then it's definitely gonna cost him the game. This is a very important turn here. Turn 5 for Warrior is if he has a Soul of Revenge, now's the time to play it.
Yeah. It's really one of the few things that would allow him to keep his aggro going phase.
Yeah. But it is not gonna happen. The disconnected nice in the turn. That's a bit sad to watch, but it is what it is. And let's see, Corey has his turn now. He's going to draw 3 cards because of the gambler. He's gonna play a Mud Crab. And oh, that's gonna be a ton of damage. That's gonna be
yeah, I was gonna say at this point you're like,
the time to get rid of the Ash Berserker and go to base.
Yeah, you're like, you're disconnected. I'm just gonna win this here.
Yep. Well, so it is. Online tournaments. Gotta bring your best internet.
Yes. Oh man, I can't even. I had really serious internet issues not long ago, and there were times where I was just like, "Yep, I just lost this match. That sucks."
Hey, most of us can relate with internet issues. That's not a thing, but like, okay, there's the Sword of Revenge. So as expected, that was that would have been the play. It's fine though. It's a 2-0. Corey does move on in the tournament, and we're gonna spectate a different best of 3 because there's a bunch of those.
Yeah, there's a lot of people currently out playing. Ooh, so we've got the ending of Jamin and Broda.
I'm really wanting to see what a Michaela brought to this tournament. Her decks are usually pretty wild.
Let's go ahead and we will start with that. Again, it's another case of I don't have Michaela's opponent, but that'll be fine. We'll go ahead and take a look at him anyway. Oh, the match has ended.
Oh, she just finished. Yeah, match has ended. Well, bad timing. It's fine. Endl is playing though, it seems. Oh, you don't have them, right? No, you don't.
No, they're not showing up, and I think
you pick one from your friends.
Oh wait, there's Endl. I can. I thought I clicked all these. The friends list is bugged for me on occasion. Like I'm clicking to accept these people, and it's just like, yeah, I mean, you want to be their friend, but no.
Friends client being like, I'm onto it. I'm onto it. Okay, let's pick someone you have then.
Yeah, all right. Let's go ahead and grab. And Michaela just got in, so we're gonna hop in again.
Okay. And Michaela, let's go. All right. Friend challenge. I can actually spectate that one as well.
Cool. So. Oh, sorry. We have Little Phoenix anti-Team Azura.
Ooh.
Oh, and Michaela.
Okay, that's gonna be fun then. That's gonna be Telvanni against Guildsworn.
Have you seen the
Midnight Burial? Okay.
Yeah, have you seen the Midnight Burial?
Throws it away. Takes the Thief's Guild recruit.
Are you familiar with the Midnight Burial loop?
I haven't yet, to be honest. What was that about?
So you've Midnight Burial. You throw Alduin into your graveyard, then you use Reanimate to pull Alduin out of your graveyard and play him.
Oh. Okay, and that is Guildsworn Invade as well. All right. Let's have a look. Here.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is
Sending Thief could be an
This
option.
is interesting because this is literally my 2 least favorite decks, but I get some catharsis in watching them fight.
My paws are quicker than your eyes.
I think the only deck I ever actually disliked was Control Tribunal. Everything else was like, you know. It is what it is. So let's see here. Two stages of invade have already been activated, and Michaela with full magicka has a few options here with a ring as well. Death Hound would be a possibility.
Yeah.
Another option would be to go with a silence, as well as a Fighters Guild recruit that would shut off the entirety of that shadow lane.
Yeah.
Silence.
What do we have in our grave? We don't have anything good in our graveyard.
Could silence the 3/2. Bone Armor is not going to do it. No, you need. I think Sorcerer's Negation would be an option here. That works too. That works too. Keeping the Sorcerer's Negation for something that you actually want to silence, yeah, that makes sense. And that way, she takes advantage of the ring charge as well. Little Phoenix is going to... Ooh, I like this one.
Alright, comes out with the execute, gets the value trade.
Execute there and clears the lane really nicely. I think now's a good time for the Death Hound though.
What have we here?
Well, Michaela disagrees, goes for the card draw first. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Cruel Firebloom. Cruel Firebloom is actually not a bad play here either, but
yeah,
she is going to wait for now. Daring Phoenix breaks the runes.
I am going to go ahead and
break some runes.
I'm going to try
killing. You want to get rid of the Keeper of Secrets.
We are running into some lag issues, so I'm going to try to free up some internet bandwidth by killing some video.
What video?
The screen share.
Ah, right. Gotcha. Was your internet having a bit of trouble?
Yeah. It's still kind of struggling.
Brooke, can you hear me?
I can.
Oh well. We'll get through it.
Yep.
And even if we don't, at least the players still had a fun tournament, you know? It's not
that is true.
It's not always about the stream. So let's keep going and let's get through it as best as we can. Unexpected arrival gets played. Oof. Oh,
that's a really good hit.
That's
and
a problem.
Keyword.
Yeah, invaded, now snowballing, and that is gonna be very difficult to come back to for Michaela. The Kinovia champion as well as a Dremora archer. Yep. That's not gonna be a guard that's gonna do too much. This is already a stage 5 Oblivion Gate as well. Oof. Phoenix waiting it out. An Ice Storm is not a bad start here. Actually, an Ice Storm would clear the entirety of the field lane and some of the shadow lane as well. So you run the Death Hound in, you play the Ice Storm, and you go for it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful value in favor of
what you had to do.
Phoenix, only 2 cards in hand left. Honestly, a Cruel Firebloom is not a bad call here either, I think, but she does not want to risk it quite yet. At this point, as Phoenix, you could consider just going face. Yeah, there we go. Get the damage off. The charge. Ooh. Dealing a ton of damage and putting the ward on the gate. Next turn is Laneth for Michaela, but also the Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper could be a good option here. Ah, that's gonna be a ton of snowball.
There's the Viper that was needed.
That's pretty rough.
Turns ago.
A little bit too late. A little bit too late, yeah. I think not playing the Cruel Firebloom was a little greedy over there. She could have... there was a 50-50 chance of denying that 6 damage to her face. And even if she didn't have, that would have still been some relevant damage on the gate. But let's see. Hindsight is 20/20. Ordinary Necromancer can get back a Fighters Guild recruit. Enchanted armor or bone armor. It's not looking nicely.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is it gonna be the fighter skills? It is. 2 magica left.
Fire Bloom away your Odinarin. You've got a pretty good chance of hitting something valuable.
Honestly, at this point, you kind of have to. You're gonna have to go removal and try to survive. Only 1 card left in hand, and that is good. That was a good hit.
Yeah. Now,
Phoenix has
sadly,
2 cards.
Satyr's Assault is what you need to get around this. Refill the hand and...
Ah, brutal. That's brutal. Okay, yeah, that's game. And there's the final charge. 5 magica left. Invasion. Oh.
All the charge scamps!
Yep. And the battle is yours. And Michaela forfeits this.
It's a valid forfeit when you know there's nothing that can be done.
Oh, that Crusader's Assault was brutal. She was very close to stabilizing as well. But that Crusader's Assault really spelling it out to her. So, let's see. Who can we spectate next?
That's a good question.
Do you have Endl in the meantime? I like pasta, perhaps?
I should have Endl now, provided it let me know. That was one of the ones that it bugged out and didn't let me accept the friend request. Oh wait, nope, I got him now.
Jelly, I have
All
too.
right.
So
we've got Endl. I'm hopping on that side. We'll see how it's going.
Okay. All right.
We must keep moving.
Okay, we're in
Mono
good timing. We're in a
green.
good timing. Mono green, that madman.
I like it.
Okay, mono green against what I'm assuming is tribunal control. I mean, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Listen, I always support the guy that's playing against tribunal. So there's that.
Knife to the throat also included in the mono green to get some silence. You know, for when your opponent wards up a Bruma Profiteer.
Yeah, you kind of have to. Yeah, actually, that is exactly the time. I think the best play I can see here is literally Knife to the Throat and Shadow Shift off the Moraktong Aspirant to get rid of the Bruma Profiteer and go face with everything else.
Yep.
That's my favorite play. It's not something that you need to do because you have options here. You could still go Caravan Enforcer and Mournhold Traitor, or even Apex Predator in this turn and just ignore the Bruma.
I don't think you can ignore the Bruma.
I just like the style points of Knife to the Throat into Shadow Shift.
There's an argument that you might even want to Shadow Shift over your Moraktong Aspirant.
Especially not with a ward.
Get the trade after you do the Knife to the Throat. Opts rather to do that than to do the one you had recommended.
Well,
You can trust me. This one for
yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. That works. This way he protects his creatures. The Bruma Profiteer is just going to give him some life points, but he's not going to be able to trade into anything just yet. But that 5/6 is massive. But that's why you have the Knife to the Throat as well.
I'm just thinking, I'm like, those are
Bonewalker is a thing.
cards I haven't seen in forever.
Bonewalker is hype. Bonewalker is hype. Gloomlurker, that is going to be very important as well. Okay, so
Swift Strike.
you definitely Knife to the Throat here, don't you? Oh no, you don't have to. You just pulled Swift Strike. You don't have to do anything else, and you just win.
It's been a good game.
That worked. Mono green, ladies and gents.
Yes. I hope that makes it further in the tournament. I want to see mono.
Oh, it will.
It's not even mono green goblins, which is what you would automatically assume it is if you just randomly ran into mono green.
No, it's not. It's move green. It's mono green move.
That's
All right.
glorious.
So let's see who's gonna go in next. I don't have all of the people that you have there.
Yeah.
But Jelly is not in a battle right now. I like Pasta is in a battle.
Let me see if I've got Pasta.
Radical AZZ.
No, Radical. I might have him.
Radical AZZ is in the game.
Nope. Looks like we're going to be grabbing just off of who I've got.
Yep.
Tell
me some, and I'll tell you if I have them. We're gonna try and find people
yes.
we both have, since we're not screen sharing right now.
All right, we've got Eski, we've got Mr. Death, Artem. We've got Eye of the Restless Storm. Oh nope, that's a versus match.
Yep. Mr. Death I have as well. So let's go for that.
Cool. In we go.
All right, they're playing Unfax, and this seems to be a game that has been going for a bit. That is some heavy mid-range I'm seeing there. Mid-range Crusader into mid-range Battle Mage. All right, that's that.
Interesting.
Even more giants. Let's go.
Waiting on my end to actually fully connect. It's giving me some time before it actually dials in. There we go.
As you will keep you safe.
Comes in. Are you in the match now?
We are, yes. Alright.
Alright, amazing. So,
yeah.
Big Conjurer just came down. That is a lot of mid-range. That is a lot of mid-range. Not entirely sure Unfax can clear this no matter what he has, because he already used a rage in the turn prior to that.
Ah. Let's see. If we have Fell the Mighty, Harpy, that would still leave us with 2 Magicka to play around with.
I mean, he doesn't have Harpies in yellow in Crusader though.
Yeah, sorry, Crusader. Herp derp.
I'm not seeing anything in Crusader that answers this. Let's see. Bruma Profiteer. Aspect of Hesine is okay.
That'll do it. You need to pick guard, I think.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's a charge solution there.
Nope. This
9,
might
10,
still
11.
be enough. Let's see. 7, 9. You're not getting through.
Yeah, so you can clear it if you use Cradle Crush.
You
not getting
honestly
through.
just use your wards to your advantage here, I think. Like run into that enemy giant and ward up, deal as much damage to her scene as possible. Oh yeah, a giant here works as well, I suppose, but
Yeah, so you're gonna need to use the giant and the tome in order to clear the 12-12.
Oh.
Okay, face. Face is a thing. I wasn't anticipating face.
Yeah, I wasn't anticipating it either.
Speak, citizen.
That might be a punish here. Let's see. Honestly, I think he doesn't live next turn, especially if her scene stays on the field.
Yeah. Opts to clear the 9 rather than clear the 12. So his plan was to tell Voss, which now doesn't work. It keeps him alive.
Actually.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Charge does him in. 3 burst does him in.
3 bursts, yeah, 3 bursts could do it. Let's see what Unfax is in hand, though.
Probably not 3 burst.
Goes for the drain. Goes for the drain. That 9 is that
Year?
though.
You cannot hope to outrun this.
Wait, what? Tel'Vos, stealing Tel'Vos might be very relevant there, but
It's not relevant. 6 breaks
Not enough,
ward,
no.
equip tome and dead.
oh well.
Oof. That was a really... That was a couple more
It was
turns.
a good play because the 12-12 was still a guard on that side. Like he was still not breaking through on the left lane. So he was hoping that it would be enough to live one more round, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
And the match does go to Mr. Death.
That was a beautiful
Alright.
game. We only came in at the end, but it was a
real-
piece of art.
Absolutely. So let's see. Who else do we have? Nijaro AZZ? Is he in the tournament as well?
I believe he is, yes. Let me scroll down and we'll get him. Isn't he the person who runs Team Azura? I mean, I don't know their internal who runs what, but he's always been like the public face for me.
Listen, sir, this is the first time I'm hearing about them, so you know.
Oh.
But he is playing Aquaman though, and Aquaman is definitely part of this tournament. So let's go. This looks like a massive game as well. It's turn 8. Everyone has a bunch of cards, and it seems like Guildsworn versus is that heavy mid-range sorcerer? Yeah,
Looks like it. I was trying to gauge what our Aquaman's running.
Finger of the Mountain.
Beautiful card.
Yeah, that works. Is he gonna break another rune? He is. Okay, putting Nijaro down to 14. And with an empty board, is he gonna be able to handle this? Mute is incredibly important here, I think.
It's at least helpful to get rid of the drain on the ward.
He could go mute into Ancano. He could go mute into Alfiq into Wardcrafter, which I personally like very much.
That's if you know your opponent's control. Okay, we opted for negation. I was gonna say, you know your opponent's control, they could probably answer a warded guard with one card. So I think I like the Ancano route better.
Well, he doesn't have Ancano anymore.
No?
Abnothan is not gonna do it either. Daggerfall Mage into Wardcrafter? Nah,
Daggerfall Bolt?
Daggerfall Bolt it is.
I mean, it basically does the same thing that Mute Ancano was going to do, but doesn't give your opponent the opportunity to Abner Ancano, if your opponent has Abner in hand.
Yep.
I'm sure part of that pause was checking the deck list, to be sure.
Very much so, yeah. And that is, that does bring him down to 10, though. Oh, that's brutal. Speaking of getting... Oh, right. Wait a second. Yeah, that was the card draw turn. That was not the destroy a creature turn.
Yep.
So, 5 damage on board. Now is probably a decent time for Ancano, though.
I think I like the bold option to control it better.
Yeah, I can see that, because that still leaves you at Alfiq. And gets rid of the Shadow Lane.
I think it definitely goes field. I don't know why we're bouncing back and forth. Giving me a heart attack here. Now, the Mentor's Ring might end up being useful.
Oh, it will.
Because if Alfiq survives, you can ward up Alfiq, and then give guard and ward to all of your other creatures.
Yep. That's gonna be pretty massive.
Actually, you have enough Magicka, you can play Skint Hound and Wardcrafter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't even need Alfiq for this. Let's have a look here. 2 reverberating strikes. Oof. That's rough, buddy. Putting him down to 9. Aquaman brings in Dushnik Yal. 8 health left. A Barrow Stalker would be pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Shrieking Harpy, okay.
Do you think you try to buy yourself some time with an Ancano Harpy to try to see if you can find a drain for your Mentor's Ring?
By the aid, a fine battle.
I don't know. At this point, I don't know. You gotta... What's the win condition here? Does he even have the Barrow Stalker still left? Like, only one is dead, so he should have some Barrow Stalkers.
Yeah.
Summon. Which summon did he trigger? Oh,
he triggered Camel.
He went for the Camel. Okay. Yeah, that works. Probably
he can pick up a Harpy.
Yeah, pick up a Harpy. Cunning Ally could work, but not smart. Not that smart enough here to go for the RNG, I think.
Yeah.
Double Shackle or Skin Town. Yeah, Skin Town could do it.
Play around, execute.
I think you do it. Yeah. Okay, this works. sometimes. And slowly starting to chip away at Aquaman's health.
I have a message from Mr. Death about apparently Battlefy's misbehaving.
I mean, it always is.
Yeah.
Cast into time. Ouch.
Yep, that's the problem with... That camel has just been like, I'm going face. You can't stop me from going face.
It's a slow and painful death.
Yeah. You may control everything but the camel, but the camel will, in the end, get you.
The problem is that now he doesn't have a guard to transfer guards to everything through Mentor's ring. So that's a bit of a problem.
Yeah. We'll solve this one turn at a time, I think, is where Ninjaro's at.
I mean, he does need a win condition. If he doesn't draw a win condition, he doesn't win. So
a single drain, I think, is enough to win him the game. Or at least keep him stable for a good amount.
Possibly.
Because drain, Mentor's Ring, and then you can mute.
Stealer of Secrets gets burned.
Oof. There's another Skinned Hound.
Yeah, Skinned Hound.
Alright. So does the draw. Still isn't finding Barrow Stalker.
Nope. Barrow Stalker avoids us, and this is probably game, if I'm being honest here.
Well, he's got the
Shrieking
mute to
Harpy.
pull things out of cover, and if he needs to, he can drop the Skinned Hound Mentor's Ring.
Careful there, friend.
I guess this might actually be the play here. Okay.
Looks like we're gonna use mute. Guard up on the Harpy.
Or he goes, yeah.
Then mute
is the
Harpy?
play here.
Maybe he...
Yeah.
I don't know. The question is, how much of your resources do you want to dump into this?
I mean, at this point, the enemy only has 3 cards as well, so you kind of have to. But he doesn't. It's gonna put him down to 5, but he also really wants this rune to be broken.
Yeah, there's another cast at a time.
The camel doesn't care.
Yeah. And then a bolt. And then a bolt.
Yeah, the bolt finishes it up, and Aquaman takes the victory. Ouch.
Oh. Yeah, that was just painful. I felt for Mr. Death in that one. Not Mr. Death, Ninjaro.
It'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, what match now?
Well, I'm actually pull up the bracket just to see where we're currently at. And to report Mr.
Jelly
Death's
is in a
score.
versus match, so I think she's out. Rising High is in a versus match as well.
Alright, let me get our bracket pulled up here.
Please do, please do.
And I'll go ahead and put it up on... Oh no, we won't put it up on screen because that broke something last time.
It's weird. Why don't we have like a bracket tree?
So there's no tree because we're Swiss. Which means that there's no elimination. So we're just going through match after match after match. I'm looking to see if there's anyone... Aquaman and Ninjaro look to actually have been the last match that hasn't... So as soon as they report their score, we will be done with round 1 and moving into round 2.
Ah, that's how it works. Okay, gotcha. So as to get as many games as possible there. Okay.
Yep. And so as soon as round 1 is completed, it will auto-generate round 2 for us. Our winners include Malks, who had a bye. Phoenix and Michaela sadly ended up losing. Result 2-1.
It was a 2-1 though.
But there's still hope, because every match you win gives you points toward the final. So only 4 people are going to be advancing to the final based on wins. The other 4 are just going to be on how well they do. So even if you lose 2-1, that is 1 win that you've scraped out that you'll be able to transfer forward as a point.
All right.
All right, they are reporting scores now because I just saw Aquaman go up 1-0. So as they're putting in their screenshots.
So how many rounds are we gonna do tonight?
We have 6 rounds. Though I imagine, as typically what my experience has been with Swiss, is once you get into round 2 or 3, it speeds up as people step away. And they come to the conclusion of, I'm not winning this tournament, I'm just going to just concede out and then allow others to move quicker. So I imagine that we're probably a little over 1/6 of the way through. Okay. Maybe 20% done.
I feel like it's gonna get very late for me then.
Oh, you're over. What time zone are you in? Remind me.
In Germany, so for me, it's 11 p.m. right now.
Oh, yeah. I'd imagine we're probably gonna go to early AMs. Shouldn't get to 3 or 4. Fingers crossed. And if you need to step away, real life before even tournaments.
I mean, that's not how I've been handling my tournaments so far, but I do get it. Yeah.
I will say one of the most stressful things I had to do with this tournament. Oh, didn't Jaro go into another game? Because I'm just seeing that they haven't. They're still reporting their score. I guess they're just being meticulous about their screenshots. But no, the hardest thing about setting up a tournament for me is always just picking what time you're going to run it.
Well, in my experience, the tournaments we've been usually running are approximately 12 p.m. EDT. For like Saturdays usually. That way Europe has a good time, because for Europe it starts at like 6 p.m. New Zealand, Australia are the only ones that struggle with that time zone, but again, you can't do it for everyone. This one you're doing right now, I assume, is gonna be a little easier on the Australian, New Zealand side, but Europe is not gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I know there were people. I had messages
Russia
from
because I do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I had messages from most time zones or time zone areas. Round 2 is not there.
Russia struggle with this because Russia is, I believe, 2 or 3 hours ahead of me, so they should be long past midnight already for them. So they're gonna be going to 5 a.m. with this one if they stick around.
All right.
That's rough. That's rough.
It does appear that round 1.
It's difficult to make a tournament that's gonna be good for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
A globe is a globe after all.
All right, round 2 matches. You will not be able to edit scores from previous rounds or re-add dropped players. That is fine. Round 2 is being generated, and so we should have a whole new list of people to observe. And the standings will have been updated, so we'll be able to see kind of who are our top players going in.
Out of curiosity, am I still on camera for you?
No, I have cameras turned off to fix things.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. I prefer it that way then.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna step out of the Google Hangouts then as well. All right.
So.
Okay. Yeah. When next round begins.
Kuzia, Zaire, Risenhigh, Corey, Moss, TMO, Doll Forager, Warlock 5, I Deep Blue, Samiza, Fellerin, Wendorm, Liz Maru, Endl, Devaslav. Let me highlight my place and scroll down. Broda, Il Phoenix, Anti-Team Missouri, I Dark Immortal, Artie Plaza, Vlad, Heatwave, Mr. Death, Dotha, and Aquaman are the people who advanced undefeated, or advanced with a win into the next round. So the way Swiss works is it's going to be taking them and pairing them off against each other, as it kind of works as if it's a second elimination. Everyone else now gets the chance to compete to get their wins higher and compete for points. I believe with 6 rounds, once you've lost, there's no way to recoup the win, but second is still a fair number of wins and points, so there's still incentive to carry on. With that said, let's go back over to bracket. And we'll watch for the first game to get started.
Yeah. So, as soon as I see someone in a friend match here on my friends list, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah. I was also sitting back here trying to think of the answer, but I couldn't think of an answer. So instead, I'm gonna ask you the question: what was the favorite deck that you saw of all of the decks that we had the pleasure of seeing? Obviously, we've not seen all of them
Today.
Of the ones that we saw played, which one has been your favorite thus far?
Like today in this tournament, right?
This tournament.
I personally like the mono green aggro.
Dang it, that's the one I was thinking I
Mono
wanted to
green
pick.
aggro, hands down. What about?
That was a pleasant
I mean, yeah,
surprise.
it was a breath of fresh air. Let's see what they let's. Yeah, I think by seeing some plays that we didn't watch in round one, we're gonna see a few other really cool decks as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also now like just going down the players list and seeing who I actually have and who I haven't, and just sending out invites to those that I don't
nice.
have. So, Broda, AZZ. Yeah, I'm just gonna send out invites and let's see if people add me in time. But
Alright,
yeah,
Pretty
as soon as
Flowers
you
is
see
in a friendly
someone
challenge,
in a
but I'm
match-
not sure he's in the
What
tournament.
matchup are you looking forward to?
I still haven't seen Jelly.
Which one of these matchups would you like to watch first?
If I can get
Yeah,
Jelly,
okay, let's watch Jelly then as soon as she's in game.
yeah, I'll take our pick of whoever ends up being available.
She's in a versus match, right?
Yeah, they do have up to 10 minutes for the next round to kick in. Because they do need to check in for each match, or it's a auto-buy, just to keep things moving along.
Right. Well, if people are doing versus matches, they might run into trouble.
It's a calculated risk. Ooh, Kuzia's in game. Is Kuzia in the tournament? That's a name that I think I remember from saying earlier. Yes, he is versus Wendell. And I happen to have both of them, so we're able to get the dual spectate going.
Wendell, let's see. I have Wendell. Oh, I have both of them as well. There we go.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Okay, we've got a Dominion list here.
Kuzia.
I don't think we've seen
Kuzi and
Dominion
Wendell,
yet.
right?
Yep.
Right.
Both members of the
Dominion?
Russian community, if I remember correctly.
I think so. Oh, let me check that. Let me check that. Just so we don't make any mistakes here. Where are they? Can't
Marcus
find
got
them
his-
right now.
Sign me up.
All right.
Kuzi is yeah, both of them are from the Russian community, it seems.
Well, there we go.
All right, plays the Slime Marsh Blade, and the Circle Initiate there to answer them. Probably a good trade here for the Aldmeri deck.
I keep
Yeah.
their blade in my boot. Have business with
Unless...
Oh,
Wait, is
Oblivion
that-
Invasion.
The unexpected invade is the deadliest.
Yes. Behold, your no Daedras get +1 health.
I mean, to be fair, there might be some random Daedras here and there, and also it's still a perfect card to toss for Gambler, so it's
That's
great.
true.
It's fine.
friend.
What's this? Scotland Patrol.
Hits Dushnik.
Ooh, the Dushnik Jarl. Oh man, that is too perfect.
Yeah, plays around the dagger beautifully.
Ouch.
If Wendorm were wanting to ring out Cliff Racer, that's a trade.
Well, let's see if we can find something
Small daggers. Double dagger could be a thing here. Yeah, I can see that. Cliff Race has a little bit higher value simply because
Yep.
you can, simply because of the charge, really.
And I think Kuzi is okay to see the ring finally exhausted without having taken damage face.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The Nords
And that's going to be Young Mammoth into the Stormcloak Vanguard. The offensive begins. First blood is drawn in favor of
Yes.
Kuzia.
Let's put these to use. By the fires of oblivion.
Is that worth a Shadow Fen?
Sorry?
So
The
we
5-2?
see. Well, I was saying the 2/2.
I don't think the 2-2 necessarily. Then again,
You're getting rid of card draw.
Yeah. He is about to run Wendell out of cards, so it might actually, yeah. And that does seem to be Kuzi's decision as well.
Yeah, it gets you the value trade as well.
And this is a pretty awkward hand for Wendell. I think at this point you kind of Abnathan your Sentinel Reclaimer.
Yeah, I think
you
you're
hate
right.
to see it, but yeah, I think it's what you do. The only other option is to play the Grey the Viper Brigand, and then Abnathan your Grey Viper Brigand. But then no, you can't because he has to be in the graveyard.
Yeah.
No, I think you do have to use him on the Sentinel Reclaimer here.
Then do you go face an Abner into Shadow?
If aggro is your plan against this, then yes. But trading is a very valid choice as well, because Abner trades pretty well with either of those.
Yeah.
I think you run the Sentinel into the Shadowfen and then play, or like Abner first, obviously, and then you could still play Abner in the Shadow. Oh wait.
Oh, that was a misplay.
Oh no! I made that mistake in my head as well, and I was like, oh no, wait, of course I play the Abner turn though.
Yeah, you just said play the Abner first.
Oh, rough.
I do
That's
it.
rough.
Well, you're not on aggro anymore.
No, you're not on. Now you're not on aggro anymore. Oh, you hate to see it.
Yeah. Grab the trade, just put down that. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty massive as well in favor of Kuzi. That's a ton of value on the field and not really an answer. If you run the Cliff Racer into it, then you have an 8-8 to deal with now.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a ton of pain to the face if he
Ooh.
wants to, but that is gonna give oh, that's so painful as well. Ouch!
The top decks are with
Value.
Kuzia today.
That's well, okay. Wendell gets some karma back.
Yeah, you
Well,
did also
Incarnate
just
is a
lose your
6-8.
Wilds Incarnate. I guess it's still a 5/6 guard.
I mean, yeah, you definitely have to use it now. Unless you do Cliff Racer into the Dominion.
Power is not to be underestimated.
Alright.
Then, I mean, Wilds Incarnate is just a guard at this point as well. You have to keep in mind.
Yeah.
And the drain is pretty important because now, if he breaks another rune, you get more cards, and then you get to drain back afterwards. So all in all, it's not bad. Clan Captain is gonna make things even more painful.
Yeah.
This field lane, you're not getting through that field lane.
The option being I can race 3 drain. There's a cheaper 5/6 guard. Combos with bolts to remove the captain.
Yeah, the Auckland Captain. You have to, I think, at this point. You have to use the lightning bolt on the captain. Okay. It's not over yet because Kuzia is down to 2 cards, but those 2 cards are 2 Swords of Revenge, though. He can play them both.
Oh.
Life is pain. Life is pain and suffering.
Yeah, you're just.
Oh, Wendell, that breaks my heart.
And here's the pain:
That
is now
breaks
if
my
you
heart.
want the drain, you've got to be giving Kuzia another card,
Yep.
and the turn after you'll be giving him another card as well.
No other choice. I'm sorry.
Giving your opponent card is better than being dead. I will give you that.
Yep. It'd be like that. So, Will-O-the-Wisp is gonna be in here as well. You have to. You can't just not. You can't just not.
I could see for an argument for not. Well, no, because then you're within 4 of being dead, and the wrong charge card finishes you.
Exactly. You have to. At this point you don't. You have to. Honestly, the misplay with the Abnathan was massive. That was absolutely brutal. And Abnathan is still on the hand, and he didn't find any way of really playing him.
Do you trade a sower for The Phalanx Exemplar chooses no.
Okay, what do we do here? You definitely trade into the Sower to get that extra card. Yes, that is pretty good. That is pretty good. It doesn't really do anything to you, for you, but you know it's pretty good.
You bolt the 1/1 because he's gonna have to trade it into the Moose anyway.
Into the god. Maybe.
Alternatively, you bolt the 5/5 and then
honestly,
set up Grey Viper to
you
trade.
You honestly. Oh yeah, you can keep it in hand. That's pretty valid, I think, at this point.
Your coin or your life.
Draw first. I can get behind that. Oh, now you're really. Well, you can still play 2 bolts.
Double lightning bolt on the 5/5. That's what you need to do here. That's what you need to do here. You definitely double drain, I think. Oh, do you? No, not really. No, okay, you don't double drain.
Well, you can Earthbone one of the drains.
No, you Earthbone the 5/1? No, not really. Yeah, you Earthbone one of the drains.
Will not suffer your
You're right.
presence.
Okay, this is not lost yet. This is not lost yet.
No, and there's another
Golden
Golden Initiate, Will-o'-the-Wisp.
There's a lot of drain here.
The wrong side of history.
Copies the silence.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful play. Wendell clawing his way back into this game.
You vexed
What?
me for the last time.
Not the 4/1? I guess he wanted to get rid of. He wanted to clear
Yeah.
Shadow. That's yeah, it's respectable.
Speak, citizen.
That's so does Kuzi run Lyris Titanborn is now the question. Because all the runes have been broken. I'm gonna have to pull up the
Lyris
list
is,
and see if I
instant.
can check.
Strains.
You to disrespect a Thorn.
No, never.
Wendorm's attacking like Kuzia has.
My paws are quicker than your eyes.
Leave some questions.
No, he's attacking because he knows that he's on a timer.
Yes.
He knows he's on a timer. 17 health is also a very good health amount to be at. He can't really deal 10 damage from their hand, I don't think. Or not easily anyway. 2 swords are already down. He also has to decide whether he goes face or kills the drain, and that means that gives Wendorm one more turn.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, all drain is down. All drain is down. The guard is pretty important.
All right.
Oh,
Fingers
that top
crossed.
deck is gonna side things. Not enough. Come on. Oh, the giant snake. The top deck giant snake into GG.
Oh.
That is beautiful and disgusting, and I
Yes.
love it. Oh, the top deck. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, that was a game. that was a roller coaster of emotions right there.
Yeah. That was
I
good.
missed
That
this
was
game.
well played.
That was good. Do we want to see the second match as well, or do we want to hop around? What are you up to?
I need to see that second match.
We could see what Jelly's playing.
It's true. All right.
up to you.
Yeah, we're gonna spread it around. I like seeing multiple people play because then we're able to get people rotated in and see different decks. So as much as I thoroughly enjoyed that, we'll pull up Jelly's match.
Okay. Pick a match. Pick a match. Which
Yep.
one do we?
We have
which one
Jelly
do we spectate?
versus Nostrum.
The hist revives.
Okay.
A
Jelly. then.
mid
Let's go.
Guild Sworn versus a Ramp Telvanni.
Oh.
A mid Guild Sworn with a
But
really
Jelly
good
has
hand.
dealt some damage. Yeah. Jelly has dealt some damage. Dorno Nostrum? There we go. Dorno Nostrum. He says it's 0-0. And he has or they have ramped up a decent amount. So let's see how it goes. It is 0-0 between them. That has been confirmed.
Got it.
All right, 14. That's massive amounts of damage. A lot in hand, but honestly, not enough magic to play it. I think Ice Storm is the first step here to possibly stabilize. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of value. Bunch of value. Do you have anything else though? Not really. That's the only thing you can do. Okay, draining up a little bit.
Smart to avoid the rage.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be Monastic Champion. Yep.
Yeah.
As well as a Breakthrough Rift Thane. It's gonna be tough. Still a while to Odaving. That burial. Another Midnight Burial.
Do we have the reanimate in hand?
Sanctuary Pat is actually important here. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
He does have Sanctuary Pet though, which might keep him alive a little longer. But okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. However, Unstoppable Rage.
Yeah.
I see your play. However,
thank you for playing.
A Unstoppable Rage.
Should have gone Fervor to prevent a prophecy, but didn't matter. Because Fervor would have allowed the rune skip, if I recall correctly.
What? How do you go further?
Instead of playing Rage. Was I wrong? Was there? I thought they only had eight hit points.
Okay, I'm not. I didn't.
I could be wrong. I'm in the process of managing some stuff on Battle 5, so I looked away, looked back, and I was like, I think Fervor's lethal here.
Doesn't Monastic Champion start with 5 attack?
I thought it had an
Or is he
item
6
equipped,
attack
but I could
creature?
be wrong. He is 6 attack to start with.
Yeah, but the item was also part of it. Yeah, but Fervor only gives him +1, so it
Puts
would,
him at 7.
It would still be 1 off damage, I believe.
Ah, got it.
Oh
Alright.
no, he's 6. He's 6. No, you're right.
Okay.
Dagger into Fervor actually skips the rune. Yep. My bad. Alright. So, next up.
Jelly looks to have gotten
watch game
right back
2.
in.
We can watch someone else.
Yeah, we're gonna hit game 2 so we can get them from the beginning.
Yeah, let's just go hop in again. Yeah. Alright. At the start, Wilds Incarnate, Maroonus Dragons. That's a very bricked hand for Jelly. Incredibly bricked hand. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Your only hope is that the Empire's gonna want to aggro you down, though.
Care to make a friendly wager?
You don't have the
Fortune favor me.
Oof.
Oh, fortune is favoring you, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That is some massive breaking.
You bet on the wrong side.
Only prophecies are gonna save you now.
Yeah. Well, maybe Seducer
Nope.
can find a way with the Drain to try to claw the game back, because you've got Battle Mace for it.
But only if you put them on Shadow.
Well, that means you're
have to
putting
put
it in
them on
Shadow.
And hope that there's no silence.
She might
Field
be
is not
hoping
gonna
that.
be enough.
Well, she might be hoping
Because now
that
they can-
he's going to trade. Obviously, Penitus was the top deck, doesn't matter, but trying to get 6 health now, or 7 health from the trade.
Rough. That's rough.
By my honor.
Well, ignored. Penitus comes in That's rough, buddy.
Business with house
So
Trusty
Pawnbroker-
sword. Oh.
even more damage. Trusty sword. That's brutal. That is brutal. Man.
My fight
Yeah.
is done.
Jelly knows
That's,
when it's
that was a
over.
quick one. That was a quick one. It is 1-for-1 though.
That is true.
We might as well watch the
Jelly,
we might as well watch.
I'm sure you're like, Deck, you and me are going to go back out back, and we're going to have words. We're going to have words about what you just did to me.
Oh my god, that was rough to watch, man. Okay. They're gonna hop in. They're gonna hop right back in, I'm pretty sure. So let's see. It's been a while since I saw that much bricking.
Yeah. It burns me to the soul because I've been there.
Yeah, and the 3-drop that she drew was the lion. That's like,
Yeah.
that's
why I don't run Pit Lion.
Injury.
Jelly right there is
Oh, I do love
Exhibit
Pit
A. No, I don't. I don't, because I have that happen to me more often when I run Pit Lion than it actually works. Ugh.
I only run Pit Lion with like tokens though. I
Okay.
only run Pit Lion with tokens with 3-drop is for mid mana curve.
Yeah, alright. I
don't
can agree
run
with
it
that.
into mid range or anything like that. That's the mistake. Yeah. Okay, they don't seem to be going immediately into next game, so let's just hop around, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking to
Or it's
see
up
who
to
else
you,
we've
really.
got. Who haven't we seen? We haven't seen Dull Forager.
We don't.
So let me-
Dull Forager, where is he? I don't have him, I think.
I think it's D0, and he's versus Mysterious Moss.
Mysterious Moss I have. Okay, yeah, we can watch
Yep,
it.
it's their game.
Alright.
Very aggro.
Just forget about
Very, very aggro archer.
Yep, and that match is also very much going towards the end, I feel like, at this point. Like, this is the kind of deck that I would run Pit Lion in, yeah. Like, you see the Marked Mans, you
Yeah.
see the
That's fair
Smart
enough.
Pawnbrokers. Yeah. 7-8. There we go. That's gonna keep you alive a little bit longer. The Grey Fox gets blocked.
None of theirs.
And what is this? There's a Cliff Racer. Saisahan is pretty brutal as well here. You can't play him yet, though.
Yeah.
You'll... Cradle Crush, though. Cradle Crush.
Yeah.
Oh, Cradle Crush Shadow.
It's a decent clear.
Ouch. Yep.
And that is going to be able to figure out one of the cards, specifically the feed, that is in Moss's hand.
Okay.
Ratsu.
Smuggler Underboss.
Alright, so it looks like we're getting Pit Line out while we have the opportunity.
My business. None of
Yeah, might as well, honestly. However...
I see
Cliff
one
Racer-
Magicka
Cliff
short.
Racer, yeah. Cliff Racer means 1 damage off here.
So you Cliff Racer Pawnbroker. Roll a Trusty Sword?
Exactly what you do.
Or you could roll a Shackle or a Silence, both of which
You
stop the
attack
drain
with
next
Cradle
turn.
Crush first. You attack with Cradle Crush first.
Oh, absolutely.
Just go face. Do it. Do it. Trust in you.
Just trust
your
if
hate Anakin.
if you've got to trust the RNG. If you don't trust it, it won't help you.
Exactly. You chose to run Pawnbroker, now use her.
Yep. What else would be good? Oh, we're going Brynjolf. Aww.
I disagree.
Well,
I think
no,
Cliff
why would you
Racer-
go Brynjolf? Oh, I guess you're Brynjolf brokering. If you draw a Trusty Sword, I'm gonna be vindicated. Bargain! It would have been lethal!
I told you! I told you! I told you to Cliff Racer.
Oh.
That's pretty guaranteed lethal though in the next turn, so there's that. But man, I told you.
Yep. Is it guaranteed lethal? Because feed steals your drain.
Oh. Oh. If Mysterious Moss stabilizes off of this, that's gonna be very deserved.
Yes.
Let's have a look. Duke Vendom Dren is a thing. Oh, Razum Da as well.
Razum, you're gonna be breaking things though.
I mean, you kind of wanna.
Eh.
Because you draw the same card.
Eh. I don't know if I'm at 14 or.
I mean, look, your opponent has 6 cards in hand. Whether they have
true.
6 or 7 doesn't matter. You wanna finish this game at this point. So yeah, you are gonna Razum die. Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, well, with this dying, yes.
Care to make a friendly wager?
Does he
Alright.
have something against? No, nothing he can do. There.
Easy as hunting a red skeever in the snow.
Yeah, okay. But that fills up Dollar's hand. Let's see.
Okay,
Oh, he has a silence though.
looks like we might just be, multi-cursing. Or single-cursing.
It works.
Yep.
Brotherhood Slayer. Yeah, honestly, just Brotherhood Slayer, I think, here, right?
Yep. That's
Go for it.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Not much that Mysterious Moss can do here, I think. Razum Da and hope for the best.
You won't live to regret it.
You
Can't trade though.
That sounds like a trade the way it was set up.
No,
Because
I mean,
otherwise you wait to see what you draw.
You can't positively trade, yeah. And with one magic, it doesn't matter. You have to trade. 6
Ooh.
6 damage on field. Leaf Lurker not. Oh, Leaf Lurker with Curse actually very
Yeah.
relevant. Okay.
It's a wee bit what we call in the business unfortunate.
One might say so, yeah.
On the pickup.
That's game.
Yeah, because Duke doesn't work the turn Duke is played.
We must help the people of
Which is the weakest part about this card.
Yeah.
It has been an engaging hunt.
Alright.
Plays out the card just to show what he was holding, then drops the concede.
It happens to the best of us.
Yep.
But honestly, it would have been pretty wild if
Yeah,
would've been
it would
pretty
have
wild
been,
if,
would have been pretty great if he had pulled it
not-
back.
wild. It would have been wild. It wouldn't have necessarily been great. It would have been wild.
Yes.
Because the other guy had the game in the pocket.
Yeah.
Who do we spectate now?
I was scrolling through Aquaman. Who is he? He was one of our winners. So let's pause and we're going to focus on someone who I know is a winner coming out of our previous match. He was running the persistent camel deck. That's what I'm calling it.
Against Endl. That's a good matchup.
Ooh. All right. Let's see. Where are we at?
Yeah, Aquaman against Endl is pretty hype. Okay, let's watch it. This is a Stealer of Secret. This is Stealer of Secret Guildsworn against what's the combination called? Red, green,
Slay?
purple was
Ebonheart.
Ebonheart. Yeah, Ebonheart. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty nice. Okay, this is turn 5, turn 6. Those are very slow and heavy decks, so we're in for a treat here, I think.
Yeah.
The Vec is already in hand for Aquaman as well. Altar of Despair, and all you madmen. Let's go.
So
Okay,
what's
Guildsworn
gonna be?
Revitalize? Okay, yeah, that's not bad.
I'm gonna get. We do know
Stealer of
Aquaman
Secret
runs.
is already a +8.
I should be your eyes and ears.
What's it called? The Dushnik. He does run Dushnik, I believe.
Yeah, very sure he does. It'll take a while until it comes up, but the altar will also take a while before it really starts bringing up the value. Preserve of the Hist into Slimemarsh Blade. Slimemarsh Blade Sacrifice is going to draw him a card as well, which is pretty great.
3/3 gets the battle.
Nice. And a Barrow Stalker. Beautiful. Okay, 8 Magicka.
Awkward board.
Fell the Mighty might be a thing here.
We might see a Fell and an Execute.
Iron into Fell the Mighty. Yeah, Iron into Fell the Mighty seems like a good play.
We fight for the glory of lost Almeries.
And you get a free Execute to go with that as well.
Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. You use the Drive Mad rather than the Fell the Mighty, just the card your opponent knows versus the card they don't know.
Reasonable.
Gives up the card draw.
And that's a bunch of healing.
Endl has found Journey to Sovngarde.
I didn't come here alone.
That's pretty big.
They dare face the blade.
Elena Benno is also very relevant here. Okay. Golden Initiate for more healing. We've heard you liked healing, so we put some more healing in your healing.
Is this a good time to Laneth and pull, or are you waiting to see what your other combo pieces that you draw? Because you're going to be running Mentor's Ring and Firebrands. The problem with Lanething now is you don't know which one you were going to draw normally.
Yeah. I think Dushnik from Laneth is a reasonable choice as well.
Okay.
I do also not hate casting to time the Elena Benno. Not against this deck. Because Elena Benno can be a real...
It's like Viper, only more annoying because she's only 12.
Yeah.
Or what is it? I've been killing since I was 13 is the line? Oh, picks up a Memory Wraith.
You have met your end.
Oh!
He knows his opponent is Journey, and he's like, alright.
let me prepare to ruin this man's whole career. Memory Wraith.
Yeah.
Memory Wraith. Ah, love it. Absolutely love it. Like, sure, enjoy your deck.
I've been killing since I was 16.
I mean, Vivek is also a very nice fail-safe for maybe one more turn if you need it. Ice Storm? Yep, Ice Storm sounds good to me.
I like it.
You have a second one, so you might as well.
Your opponent has 50 cards
No
left in
Secrets
deck.
Slowly ramping up. Now it's a 12-12.
Citizen.
Yep. Yeah, you can still wait a little with the Memory Wraith. Oh, Brynjolf. Yeah, the altar is gonna start going bigger now.
A conscription.
Get the Talius. Hist, Skid Hound. Yeah, there we go. It's a good wall.
Yeah. Another Ice Storm. 3-2 into 6-6. Bolt clears Brynjolf and then Ice Storm. You don't have an answer.
No, you want to keep the second Ice Storm for conscription, though.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. I think you just clear this maybe with a Lightning Bolt or even with a Cast into Time. And, you know, you're at 38 health. You're not in a rush.
It's true. Your win condition is waiting for your opponent to empty their deck and then Memory Wraithing it.
Memory Wraith. Or alternatively, Stealer of Secrets their face into Oblivion.
Yeah. Still 2 combo pieces out for that, but yes.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Eventually.
41 health. There's the conscription. Now is a good time for the Ice Storm.
Yes. He gets the drain to survive over Ice Storm. Aww. Waste of a Necro.
Okay. Ice Storm it is.
And a
there's
Dushnik.
Well, beautiful, beautiful. And this way you don't only clear almost everything, but you also get rid of it. Or the altar, I should say.
Yep.
Stealer of Secrets at 15.
Looks
GG
like...
Memory Rate now. Ooh, spicy.
I guess you're a little concerned. Oh, and that actually it worked out because Conscription was the next top deck, which means Journey would have been the play Endl would have taken.
Yeah. I can see that. Well, second Tullius conscription.
Oh.
Not enough cards.
2, 4, 5 magicka worth of cards.
He also didn't sacrifice anything, so what that tells me that he doesn't have a high end for the altar, which might also be the reason why the Dushnik Yal wasn't really.
That would make
just
sense.
Yet. I do like Vivek. You always exalt Vivek, please.
Always, yes.
You always.
Overdrew an altar.
Like, there's a very high chance he has something to deal with him immediately, but it's like, I don't care. It's
Yeah.
The hiss shall heal you.
Double guard up. Oathman. Oh yeah, that's a good play.
I smell the stench of the living.
Stalker. Those are some very good plays on Endl's part. Let's have a look though. Palace cons.
Yeah.
I should be your eyes and
Kind of have to.
Rapid.
Shot is nice.
Yeah.
You
what do
kind
get
of
rid
have to throw. You kind of have to toss the rapid shot though. I think.
But he's not.
Need all
do you need Dushnik if he's not using altar?
I think you need Dushnik to protect Vivek here, and also to like clear things for Vivek, perhaps. I don't know.
If you get rid of cast at a time, you can Dushnik rapid shot and send Vivek face. You don't get the card draw, but you do get 10 damage face.
Okay, the cast into time is a good middle ground because most of these things are very small, so you know.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
That was good.
Hello, finger of the mountain.
Zap.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to burn some bitches. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Dushnik Yal
that's
is
fine
gonna
here.
come in for the one health. No, it's not. I shouldn't. So, Dushnik Yal is gonna come in to get rid of that final guy. No, actually, no. Okay.
I guess he's holding it just in case there's a third altar.
I got excited, but that does mean that Vivek is down now. Oof. I mean, you bring Galen, right?
I could see that. I could also see if you're trying to get your journey fired off, pulling Scout's Report because you put 2 creatures in the grave and then another one.
Oh, come on, but Galen.
I think
you know
want,
Galen works.
But you don't have anything in your hand to Galen, right? I guess maybe Boneweaver? It's either Boneweaver, a Skaven... Alright, kept Galen.
I mean, Galen RNG is like, you know... Okay, 2 out of 3.
Stealer check, we are at 18. Or plus 18.
You have to.
So when add 4, that's
survive.
22. Just needs to...
See, yeah, the altar was ignored because he doesn't have a high end in this deck.
He might have 8, though. I haven't pulled the list up to check. Oh, chat has reminded me. I'm supposed to be doing pack giveaways right now. Time to get a pack giveaway going.
Oh, thank you for reminding us, chat. That
Yes.
was very kind. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, go ahead with the giveaway. That's actually a very good point.
Let's see. Oh, the bot's not working. I can't do giveaways because the bot's decided to screw up.
I mean, do them over something else, Twitter perhaps, or something. I don't know. Give away some packs, man. Do it, or just manually in chat. Just manually post.
Yeah,
in chat.
we're gonna figure out a. Yeah, I think I like that. We're gonna do random codes posted. I mean, obviously they're gonna know this, or they're not, because only the people paying attention 10 minutes ago will initially know.
I mean, at least wait 10 minutes then. Don't post them now, all of them.
No. Well, we're not gonna post all of them, but we're gonna reward the people who are here and being sneaky. I have a lot of codes to give away.
Okay, and well, in that case, go ahead. Gatekeeper.
If I can find it. Yeah, I gave up. What are we paying attention to?
We're paying attention to
Strange.
seeing
Okay.
whether Aquaman is going to draw his win condition in time. Rapid shot. Ikazo.
Alright.
Okay, camel. Camel. You know.
It puts actions
It's
in the
on.
graveyard and hopefully gets you...
John's Wrath. Let's go.
Dawn's Wrath's pretty good. You know your opponent's playing for Journey, though. Do you want to clear creatures when they don't have Drain on board?
I mean, do you want to leave the creatures on field?
You can pull Dushnik and clear one of the creatures on field.
Okay, that's fair. You also kind of want to start clearing field up just in case you do get your win con.
Yep.
Stealer of Secrets is barely not in range yet, though.
It is in range once you consider the fact that the Nord plus 3 damage from the Mentor's Ring gets us 25 to face. Stealer won't do it on its own.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
That's going to put the combo out of 1-turn play.
That's rough, actually.
Now you're wishing you had
No,
Dawn's
actually,
Wrath.
it doesn't. It doesn't, because it's still, the North is still zero cost.
If you pull, the 3 cost card thingy. Oh, hey, there's Dawn's Wrath.
I mean, now you kind of have to.
Raiding
Shadow or
party.
Field? Shadow. You kill Shadow.
Yeah, because it clears up a guard, and that's really what you need to have happen. You need less guards to exist.
Yep. I think you do it now. Dawn's Wrath Shadow. Although I could see him wanting to get rid of Yorun. It's a tough call here.
I think I'm with you that it does still cost 0, so you're still able to fire off the combo without, and you've got 12 Magicka. You're not really worried about him playing infinite numbers of creatures, which is why you would want to get rid of Yorun if he's trying to combo off.
He also only has 15... Oh, he does want to get rid of Yorun. Okay.
Alright.
15 hands. 15 cards in the deck, so it is a timer. You can journey even with less cards, you know?
Yeah, but
Actually,
you want to
what's
put Dushnik here to get the guard in the lane.
Perhaps. Yeah. Like at this point, the guards are incredibly important because it means that Aquaman has to spend one more turn to get rid of the guards. Oh, it doesn't have anything to combo it with though. Do you keep it on hand? What do?
Your only thing you're going to
Play
combo
and
it with is Rapid Shot, which you've played 3 of already, or Execute, which you've already played 1.
Okay.
I
Well,
think
in
you
that
play
case,
Vanis.
He's just the body and a target, right? I think you play him. But
Yep.
do you play him field or shadow?
I'd probably go Shadow. I'd be a little risky and say, well, maybe I'll find it. I'm an action deck. I should be able to find an action next turn.
Yeah, that's fair. So play him shadow. Hope for the best.
The weakness of playing him Shadow is he doesn't clear the guard.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
He keeps him.
Keeps him in hand. Oof. The other thing
it's
is,
hard.
Endl doesn't really want to break runes here either.
No.
Like, definitely not. So he wants to try and build his board up as best as he can. Is it time to journey yet? 13 cards in the deck. It's not out of question. The Memory Wraith was definitely a huge setback, though.
Yeah. What do you have for 2 drops in... So you've got Sweet Roll, Barrowstalker, Fighter's Guild, Oathman, Hound, Wisp. That's 6. That's enough for a conscription. And that's a way to force Drain up to the top of your list. It's over 2 turns, but...
Okay, that's pretty big.
Is he going to go for the self-board clear?
Yeah, he is. Into the journey.
Alright, we're looking at a conscription next
Still
turn.
no charge. Still no Nord Firebrand.
If you had Vanis down here...
Yep.
He'd be a 1 attack, but that'd be fine, because you'd be about to play a card and get all your Drain. But here comes the conscription. There's 6 spots available, 6 cards you're tutoring. Perfect.
No charges, so he does have 1 more. Oh no, actually he can battle, right?
Yep, you've got the battle to clear Vanis.
That's game. That is game.
So let's think through this. Maybe we can pull this out, because we've got Guild Sword, Fingers, and Bolt. I don't think we can clear... Can we clear Boat? We can't clear both of the Drains. But that's 2 more actions that are gone.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
Prophecy. Prophecy, there is a way. Prophecy's the only way I see.
Alright, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I mean, Harpy.
Prophecy Harpy? It's too much on the field. It's like, you know, 3 of those need to attack and
You'll hit 3 Prophecy Harpies, it'll be fine. Oh, you can't hit 3 Prophecy Harpies if you concede!
He already tossed some Harpies with camels, my dude. It's too late. Oh, that was a match. That was a match.